and it just blurs. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you being here, and welcome to another edition of It's on Sale, but should you buy it? Today's edition, we're going to talk about the Urban Decay Born 2 Run palette. It is currently on sale at Sephora for 50% off. This is an expensive palette, and with the sale, it comes to $24.50. So I'm going to do a look with it today, and I'm going to let you know my final thoughts on whether or not you should go out and possibly spend your $24.50. The packaging is very nice. I'm a package keeper person. I know, it's ridiculous. But the Urban Decay is raised on the front, and it has pictures on the back. They are giving you the color story, which is kind of nice so that, you know, you get a good idea of what is in it. There are a total of 21 shadows in here, and they are 0.8 grams a piece, which is on the lower side, but it's just fine for me. The outside of the packaging is very beautiful. It's a very heavy palette, and they have scenes of travel places, very popular places. The same on the back. It is a heavy plastic packaging. It does flip back, which I love when a palette does that, and it has a very nice mirror, of course, which I'm going to utilize at some point today. I think the color story is beautiful. You can get a multitude of looks out of this. It is most definitely, I would say, a warm palette. And again, these colors I'm loving for fall, especially this quad here. You are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like you're getting 9 shimmers of varying degrees of intensity. Some of the shimmers are much more intense and have a more of a foiled look than others. There are no pressed glitters in here. There are also no pressed pigments because they are able to call it an eyeshadow palette. I'm going to swatch these off camera and just show you the row of them. Here is your first row of showers. Shadows. I apologize for the kind of iffy kind of swatches. It's currently 9 o'clock at night. I'm a little tired, but I can tell you that they have different degrees of softness to them. I haven't found any really dry, hard swatches, but this is the first row. I can tell you that Weekender is the softest one, but it shows up. Obviously, it's matching my skin tone. It's so very soft. Sometimes I think you guys must be wondering, what do your parents watch? They always seem to be watching these violent shows whenever I record. But this is the second row, a very, very vibrant display of colors. This one here, which is called Accelerate, is so very soft. I have to show you what it looks like in the pan, but absolutely gorgeous. And I'm really thinking I'm going to do these greens and golds today because I don't think I've really played in them very much. Of course, you know, I'm drawn to the warm oranges and possibly blues, but I want to step outside the box today. This is that Accelerate color, and I'm telling you, when you dip your finger into that pan, it is so soft, and I can't even describe it. Here's the last row. Again, another set of vibrant colors. Even the black, I think, swatches very, very nicely. Again, remember, we cannot tell from swatches, but I do like the feel of them. These are 3 of my favorite colors. This drift color, like that gunmetal purpley gray, and this radio, like a navy, and then this big sky color is absolutely stunning. Love them. You can see the colors are kind of sticking around on my arm, and that is using a wet wipey thingy, whatchamacallit, you know. So I do want to put some primer on my eyes. I unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because it is expensive, love this Anastasia primer that I got a sample of. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how much I love it. It puts all of my other primers to shame. And the reason I'm liking this one over currently my MAC paint stick is because the MAC paint stick is very, very creamy, but this has some grip to it, which I love, and it is also as opaque. And it just blurs. It blurs out things on my lid. That's just a little drop that I'm using. And it does not dry out my lids, nor does it make my lids look crepey, which is the problem that I have 90% of the time with many, many eye primers. Except the paint stick. The MAC paint stick doesn't do that either. I have my Kitten Color switch already, which I actually have to wash her because it is getting dirty. I'm going to take my Farrow brush. Now I want to show you one thing about this Farrow brush. Look at how it is fraying out. Now you know these are not that old. I haven't gotten them that long ago. But you can see that the quality of them isn't that great. When it frays out this much after such a short amount of time, I don't know. I definitely do not think these are worth their value, but this is good for just that all-over color. It's not going to have any precision to it, but it was much more tapered and a little bit more together when I first got it. But I'm dipping into the breakaway color, which is just a white color to basically set everything. Now it is shimmery, so I'm just putting it on my lid because I know that I'm going to be putting shimmers there. You know what? What the heck? Even though it's not matte, I'm taking it up slightly to my brow bone because it's not like it's a super shimmer. I don't know what it is, but just this Morphe M330 brush, it just seems to be my favorite, I have to tell you. As I said, I'm going to stay in this half of the palette, and I'm dying to put that orange in, but I've done that look so many times. I'm going to take Riff, which is just a tan color without that orangey hue, and I'm going to put it in my crease. I'm doing a very dramatic look for, you know, basically going to bed as soon as I'm done. If the camera angle keeps changing, it's because my freaking memory card keeps getting full. Okay, I'm calm. Anyway, let's get back into this. So I just wanted to let you know that I only dipped in twice with my brush to get this pigmentation. Now I'm just going to zoom you in because you can see nothing is patchy and it is blended out beautifully in my opinion. I'm just going to take that on my lower lash line. I have to ask you guys a question. I really enjoy sitting down and doing my makeup and doing like really chatty get ready with me's, but I don't know if you guys enjoy them, so I'm asking, and don't worry, you won't hurt my feelings if you say no, but do you enjoy those types of videos where I'm doing a full face of makeup, maybe talking about the products, some, maybe not, maybe I can do like just using old products, you know, nothing new, and just like talking about things because I like bouncing things off of you, and as I said in my last video, I have a lot to get off my chest lately, and I would love to do that, but I don't want to do it if it's something that you guys are not interested in watching. So please feel free to be completely honest with me and let me know your thoughts. I have to tell you, I forgot how much I love this foundation. I hadn't used it in a while. This is actually the Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation, the original one that everybody was so up in arms about. I had bought it before the controversy came up, and I never used it on camera because I didn't want to start any, you know, arguments in the comment section, but I really kind of like the foundation. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to go into this color called, Weekender, and I just kind of want to go above, yes, I'm going above, my friends. I'm going above my brow bone because I want to possibly diffuse any harsh edges. I'm a blendy type of girl. I'm going to use an SL Miss Glam brush. Oh, what do I want to do? Again, I really want to use this section over here. I'm going to go into Drift first. Look at how much picks up on my brush. Now that's dry, one dip, and it goes on very nicely, but I can tell you that when you wet your brush, the intensity, and I'm going to show you, the intensity is amazing. Remember, it also has a lot to do, especially with these type of shadows, it has a lot to do with your brush. It really does. And sometimes before you write a shadow off as not being good, change up your brush or use your finger. Yeah, that is such a stunning color. I'm trying to be a little bit more precise, which is why I did not go with my finger. I don't know how this brush is going to work with it. oh, what do I want to take? I'm going to take the Big Sky and see how that goes with, I'm using a more fluffy of a Luxie brush. I want to see how this works. Yeah, it's going on very nicely. I'm going to just tap on my finger and see what happens. Look what happens when you use your finger. It's like ridiculously intense. I'm just touching up with radio a little bit more, bring more of that gunmetal blue in, or whatever you want to call it. I'm using a Miracos brush, and I want to take this metallic green underneath my lower lash line. I might get some fallout, but you know I did not. That's pretty amazing. I'm going to go into this darker color called Punk, and I just want to add a little bit more on the edge here. I keep checking to see if my memory card's getting full again. Yeah, see, for me, I think I needed that little bit more of a deeper color. Sometimes I'm thinking I have too many brushes because I can't find the brush that I want to use for my brow bone. But I'm going to take Blaze, and I'm going to put that right underneath my brows. Obviously, I haven't done my brows yet. My inner corner, I am using, what are you? It's a BH Cosmetics pointed sticker pencil brush, and I'm going to go into Stranded, and I'm going to use that for my inner corner. This black does make a great liner. I'm going to do a little bit on my not waterline, on my lid so you can see how it works. I'm using an angled but flat liner brush from Luxie. You know, I said if you do not want to use a liquid or a pencil liner, this makes a great liner. I didn't do it fully, but I do love it for that as well, especially if you've got your brush. And I just tap into the corners and, you know, if I'm going to wet it so that I don't get hard pan on it. But yeah, I'm going to go finish off the rest of my eyes and just, you know, throw on a full face because I'm going nowhere. And I'll be back in a minute. Hang out. Hang something tight. That's the word I want. Hi, I'm back. Sorry I didn't do my hair, but as I said, I am going to sleep after I finish this, so your girl is not about to be doing her hair to go to bed. Not that extra. Anyway, I am so happy with my look. I absolutely love it. I really wish I had somewhere to go to, like, you know, kind of enjoy it a little bit. Maybe I'll take a couple of pictures. I don't know. But honestly, I really like it. And I said, I didn't just go out and buy this palette. I did buy it the last time that it was on sale. This is the second time that it has been put on sale for half price. I don't remember whether it was Sephora or Ulta that did it. So in my opinion, they're trying to clear out this palette. But do I think that this is worth it and it's on sale? Should you buy it? I think if you're able to, $24.50 is a fabulous price for this palette. I've spent more than that on less impressive palettes. So again, here is the color story one more time. If you enjoy this color story, I've used, since I've had it for a while, almost every single shade in the palette, and I haven't experienced any difficulties with any of them. So as I said, in my opinion, if you're able to afford it, I highly recommend it. And if you're not able to do it, honestly, I'm sure you have palettes and other makeup items that you can copy this color story with. Because I never say, you have to run out and buy it. No, I don't know people's financial circumstances, and I would never say that. But my thought is, if you're able to, you won't be disappointed in this product. Absolutely not. So that concludes it's either the second or third one that I've done, I think. I guess I'm going to have to keep track pretty soon if I continue to do them. I do have another one that I want to film because guess what palette is on sale? The Moschino palette. And I highly recommend that palette, again, if it's something that you can do. So I think that's going to be on my next one. Hopefully I'll get that up very soon. But let me know your thoughts. Do you own the palette? And if you do, what are your thoughts? Do you think it is worth it? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I enjoy this so very much. You are like the light of my day, and I will continue to tell you that. I feel blessed by you on the daily. So, my friends, I love you. And of course, whatever part of this world you're in on and around, I gotta sneeze. Don't you hate that? I hope you're having a fabulous day. I hope you have an amazing week coming up. And I'm going to see you very, very soon in my next one. Hopefully I can get back into the filming thing. And yeah, I'll see you soon, my friends. Love you. Bye.